Welcome back to Vertigo, a House of Bob Lancer campaign set in the distant Long Rim.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm playing Rusk Tillsen, callsign Vestige, the over-the-hill super soldier.
I'm Shaun, and I'm playing Petrakles, callsign Exodus, the adolescent war priest of Ares.
This is Alex. I'll be playing Matt Ryoska, callsign P.C.B, the ever-loyal union-loving droid.
Hi, I'm Shubert. I'll be playing Val, callsign VALKYRIE, a techno-Viking monster hunter.
And I'm Jake, your game master. If you'd like to support the show, please give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, stop by our Patreon, or tell your friends about us. Roll on. Last episode, you were pushing deeper into the SecCom facility, trying to find the armory where you saw Septima and Vic on the security cameras earlier. However, en route in the refinery, you encountered the strange mech that seemed to be haunting these halls, a half-complete tangled mess of mech parts that has been designated as Writhe. You've joined forces with some of the remnants of the Horizon Collective here and are trying to secure the computer panels in the center of the room in order to control the room. We had left off with the Writhe viciously attacking Val's battle boar, its many appendages grasping for purchase on the mech's cockpit, trying to tear it open to reach the squishy bits inside. But first, there's actually one other enemy who hasn't taken their action yet, which is the Elite Sentinel, which you see on the far east side of the room. It is mostly humanoid-looking mech. It's kind of hunched over at the moment. It's got a big old battle shotgun and a sword on its side. And it moves with a command of the battlefield, like it seems to respond to your movements before you've even made them. And as an elite unit, it also has 2 activations. So it's going to go twice in a row here real quick. It charges forward, comes around these 2 pillars, and fires his shotgun at a big Matt. And it hits Matt.
Ugh.
Cocks this big shotgun, and hits you for 6 kinetic damage.
Oof.
And then on his second activation, he actually moves back and he stands right in front of the witch. And he takes up a defensive stance. He braces his shotgun against his arm and gets ready for you. And that is the end of the first round.
Dang.
Next round, I'll be nominating the Writhe to go first, but first there is something that happens at the end of round 1 here.
Uh-oh.
Some of the lights in the room begin to flicker a bit, and you see the row of furnaces and machines on the west wall behind where Exodus and Val are right now. They begin to dim and stutter and then grind to a halt. It seems like the base has had to shut down some of the non-essential functions since you destroyed one of the power generators earlier.
Yeah.
So these spaces are no longer dangerous terrain.
Now they're no longer dangerous terrain. After they already killed 2 of our allies.
Yeah,
Or one of our allies.
Half ally. I don't know what to call them. Acquaintance.
Temporary ally, for sure.
Yeah, they were killing us moments ago, but now we're best friends.
It is the start of round 2, so you guys get to go first. I can't remember if we nominated someone last time. Doesn't matter. You guys can choose who goes.
I say Ares or Valkyrie. Well, we know the Writhe is going next, so one of you should do something.
Exodus will go. If you're cool with that, Val.
Yep.
He's going to move 2 steps up because I'm a large dude and have to move around you. 2 steps up to get next to the Writhe. And
You want to stop there?
I do want to stop there.
He does have a reach weapon and can take an attack for opportunity with you, against you as you move up there. So he just sweeps out one of his cables. It kind of whips towards you and rolls a 14. He'll hit for 5 kinetic damage.
Fuck.
And
Okay.
then you may continue.
Well, hold on here. I'm going to take 4 of that, which puts me 2-0 on my current HP.
Ruh-roh.
Do I then take extra damage around? Like I had 3 left. I'm taking 4.
Oh, yes, it'll roll over, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to roll a d6 because I take structure damage. And that's a 6. That's a glancing blow. Emergency systems kick in and stabilize my mech. I'm impaired until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, so you start kind of moving towards him, and the cable whips around and bashes you across the side and, addles some of your systems there for a moment. So it'll give you -1 on your rolls.
Okay. Now I have a question here.
Yes.
There is an action called ram.
Yes,
I don't have a melee weapon. Can I still ram?
absolutely you can.
Okay. I want to ram this thing. So I'm just going to roll a straight d20. I don't think I have any boosts. Oh, hold on. I have a custom paint job.
Oh, yes. So yeah, that actually gives you a chance to ignore that structure.
Get to roll.
Okay, I'm going to do that right now. 6. Yes. All right,
Nice.
so I return to 1 HP. I have full on structure still.
Man, that's a sick paint job.
Oh, that was so lucky.
Basically, your mech is too cool to, suffer that hit. So
There's a reason that in the first episode of the series, I made sure that I painted my mech. I role-played it and everything.
And of course, also that means you're not impaired either. So good job.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to ram him. I don't have a debuff on. That's a 3.
I feel like that's probably not going to do it.
In that case, I'm going to do a skirmish and use my shotgun.
He does have a lock on right now, which you could consume should you wish.
And that will give me...
An accuracy.
I consume it. That's a 19 to hit for 3 points of damage. And that's kinetic.
So he takes a bit of that damage. You blast him. He doesn't have any of his kind of armor plating up right now. But then after that, he starts tearing up panels again and kind of rebuilds the shield.
So he didn't take any damage, or he did take...
He took some damage.
Okay. So I think that's my movement and 2 quick actions. I think I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And I've used up his reaction, I think.
You did, but I mean, it's his turn right away, so he'll get it back. And who are you nominating to go next?
I'm going to say Matt.
Okay. I'll be ready.
The Writhe is still pulling at the armor on Valkyrie, trying to crack it open. Shubert, I'm going to get you to roll a hull save, please.
18.
All these appendages are scratching against the side of your hull, trying to get like in between the little gaps to pull off the armor and to tear it open. But your machine's well built enough that he can't find any purchase there.
Valkyrie's just laughing at his feeble attempts to get into the battle bore. She's like, the battle bore has lasted for centuries. You cannot get in.
That's it for his turn. He's going to go again next. So, but first it's Matt.
Okay. Big Matt's going to move straight north up to these fucking control panels in the middle of the room so that we have some guys in here.
You have one body in there.
We got one so far. That's a great start.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use my big fucking weapon here. I think it is ready to go. Yeah, I am going to use my big weapon, my Cyclone Pulse Rifle.
Very good.
Which is his chest cannon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to fire at the Writhe and see if I can help out my buddies here so that they don't get fucking wrecked on this thing's next turn. 10, does that hit?
It does hit him, yeah.
14 damage.
Wow.
That's a crazy amount of damage.
Seems like we needed it.
So you fire off the cannon. He's got his kind of armor shielding up right now, and it deflects a bunch of the bullets, ram into the side of these metal plates, which tear and get tossed aside. A few of the bullets find purchase, though, and you do deal a fair bit of damage to him, but he's still standing.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Wow. I'll nominate Little Matt to go next. I'm going to be selfish and take a double turn here.
Okay. The Writhe is next. It just got hit by that big blast there. It takes one of its tentacles there, or its cables, and it punctures right into the corpse of the cedar that's there. And it pulls out what looks like a little power generator or something.
Oh my God.
And it pulls that power generator into its main body, and you see a little blue shimmer appear around it.
Oh, no.
And he gets a little bit of shield.
Oh, no.
Vertigo Squad, this thing is bullshit. I think it's shielding. We have to alternate what type of damage we're doing to it, I think.
You think so? I don't know.
If you wanted to find out, you can scan him.
Or we could do that.
I can give that a whirl, you guys.
Yeah, I guess reminder that scanning exists. And it is Little Matt's turn. Oh, sorry. And then the witch is going to go next.
Actually, that sounds like a perfect thing for Little Matt to do, is to scan.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't think NPCs have the ability to scan, but that's just because they wouldn't need to. So I think we'll allow it.
Yeah, we will. Okay. So I'd like him to, yes, move north, right adjacent to Big Matt. So now there's 2 of us on the hill. And then, yeah, I would like to scan the Writhe and see what I can learn about it.
You have scanned the Writhe. You get the stream of data coming in through Little Matt, and he distributes it to everybody. It shows a big sheet of statistics for everything on this Writhe. It has also saved it to the journal automatically, so you can go back into the journal and find this sheet whenever you need it.
That's cool.
Since you were specifically asking about that shield, there's 2 different shielding abilities that are relevant here. He has Relentless Evolution, which means he always has resistance to the last type of damage he was dealt. So Shaun was right on that one.
Knew it.
He also has a rejuvenating hibernation, which is whenever he stabilizes, he gets overshield, which is what you just saw happen.
Okay.
And then at the start of his next turn, if he still has overshield, he heals half of his health.
Fuck off.
Whoa.
So we need to unload all we got into this guy
Before he gets a second turn. Did
Yeah.
he nominate?
himself.
The witch is going next.
Oh, okay.
Actually, the Writhe went twice already this round, so you are in a good position to deal with that.
Right, but who should I nominate now?
Valkyrie.
I mean, I'm right in front of it.
Yep, do it.
And your weapons aren't kinetic, are they?
They are.
Okay, kinetic is the last damage that I did.
I could sweep in there and hit it with a different...
Could you?
Yeah, because I have that ammo that I can use.
Okay.
Good idea. Good thinking.
I have options.
All right, then I'll nominate Rusk. And Matt hops on comms and says,
Vestige, you're next. Don't forget to pivot your damage type.
Son of a bitch.
Before that, though, is the witch. So the witch we saw before, it's this guy with basically a big satellite dish for a head. He's going to pop around the corner and make a couple hacking attempts on Big Matt there.
what a dick.
And you actually see, I forgot about this last time, as the witch moves, it kind of blurs, and similar to the invisibility that you experienced outside from the scout, becomes very difficult to track and target when it's moving. But first, it's going to do its little hacking attempt on Big Matt here. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I've hit with a hacking attempt yet.
Thank Ares.
Yeah, he tries to get into your weapons systems, but you're able to fight him off.
Nice try, dishhead.
He does have one more attempt with a different one. He then tries to hack into your sensors, but you're also able to fire up the ice, and you're able to block those intrusions. So that's actually it for him.
There we go.
Bummer.
All right. I am going to move north, getting closer to the Writhe, and I will pull out my assault rifle, and I will key in fancy ammo. I think I'm going to go with Thumper. I want to be able to knock him back if I can. So I'll roll to hit. That is a 10 to hit, which is apparently a hit.
Yeah, he's pretty big. He's not that hard to hit.
Yeah.
But cool, yeah. So you fire off the assault rifle, you use the Thumper, so you got like a little underslung grenade launcher or something, and and it explodes in its face, bypassing those little armor shields. However, it bypasses those armor platings, but you see it impact with that blue energy shield, which ripples but keeps its form. He's still got shields up for now.
Okay.
And you also knock him back one, I think.
Yeah, I will push him back north. All right. I'm going to overcharge and take more heat. And then I'm going to get right up next to him. And then I'm going to use skirmish again, but this time with my melee weapon.
Okay.
That
Let's
cool?
see your heat first. You're
I'm
teetering on
hot.
the edge. You up to 6 heat out of 7.
Yeah. I'm hot as hell.
So yeah, so then you can just hit with your knife.
Oh.
That's a miss.
I swing
Oh,
and a
no.
miss. Sorry, guys. I'm not used to using melee. I usually just shoot things.
He's a big target, but I think he's hard to get close to because all these cables are just flailing wildly, so you just can't get in and get the hit that you wanted.
All right. That's okay. I will nominate Val.
Let me show you how it's done, Pops.
So you see from the north one of the scourers. These are the ones with like the big energy cannons. He marches forth, gets kind of up near these control panel in the middle of the room. His energy rifle, it starts to glow, and the light intensifies, and he fires out a big beam of blue energy at Vestige.
Ah, shit.
Hardcover.
He rolled a 12, which will hit. Yeah, again, this big blue beam, and he kind of sweeps it across you, and this burn mark spreads behind it, dealing 6 energy damage.
Okay.
And you see that the beam is still going, right? Again, it's like this persistent beam, so he's kind of coming back around for another swipe. You know that if you get hit by this again next turn, it'll be even worse, so be careful. The other grunt will go next, but first it's Val.
I'm going to try to thermal lance both the Writhe and the grunt.
Cool.
Since they lined up nicely for me. So, for the Writhe, I got a 15 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit the Writhe. The Writhe is really up in your face and in the way.
Mm-hmm.
You're engaged, which means you'll get a -1 on that. Or sorry, what's the word? A
Difficulty.
difficulty. So -d6.
Just one.
Okay, so that'll still hit. Against the grunt, you're actually getting 3 difficulty
Ooh.
because you are engaged and the Writhe gets in your way and gives cover to people
All right.
that are behind him.
That kind of makes sense. So 4.
So that doesn't hit the Scourer behind, no.
Okay.
But yeah, you still hit the Writhe.
All right. I will roll my damage for that. 4 energy damage.
That's good. He doesn't have resistance against that right now. There's exactly enough to break his overshield.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
At least that's gone. You still have more attacks?
Yeah, I'm doing a barrage, so the thermal lance is done, and now I'll move on to my axe. My big axe, my main weapon. I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 7 kinetic damage.
All right, that's pretty good, Val.
He's lost one of his health bars here. So you get in there with the axe, and he's impaired as a result. So I think you managed to take like a big swipe and knock off a bunch of these cables, right? Just cleave them off. And you see more starting to kind of wriggle out of the inner body. But for now, he will be impaired
Oh, that's cool.
until the end of his next turn.
All right, so that was my barrage. I'm going to move. I'm going to kind of shuffle around him as I'm attacking him.
Before you do that,
Yes.
when he gets structured, when he loses that point of structure,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of flails backwards as if it was screaming, but obviously there is no head or mouth or any sound that comes out. But instead, there's a big burst of data, and everybody on your scanners see this big burst of data pop up. Most of it is just like illegible, corrupted, missing characters and filled with strange symbols. But there's some legible message in there.
Wow.
And it says, I did tell you it wasn't ready yet. You're the same as the foreman, obsessed with deadlines and production schedules. I have nothing but time, but I need more resources so that everybody can see me complete my work. Further in this big burst of data, it says, yet as it is now, it is beautiful in a strange way, is it not?
That was weird.
He's channeling his creator.
Her.
Let's make sure it's unmade.
Is the creator in there?
I think it's just memory data.
After that crazy burst of data happens, Val's going to shuffle around to the right here.
Okay, he's going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
He's getting -1 accuracy, I think.
Yeah, he's impaired, so you'll have a -1 accuracy.
Mhm.
But one of these cables whips out at you as you do. Not even close. He's still kind of recovering from that last big blow, so you're good.
The battle board jumps over it like a skipping rope.
Like a boar. Jumping over a log.
I will then put a shield in between the grunt, Scourer, and myself.
Oh, smart.
And then I'm going to overcharge. See how much heat I take. So 2. So yeah, that puts me in the danger zone, which is exactly what I wanted. And I'm going to, with my overcharge, I'm going to use my flex mount. So tactical knife. 15 to hit.
Yep.
So that is 3 damage, 3 kinetic damage.
Okay. He does have his kinetic shield up right now since you hit him with kinetic last. And you're not able to get through with that one.
Oh, okay. Let's try once more with the pistol. 17 to hit.
Yep.
Same.
Nope, afraid not.
All right. Since I hit him, I do deal 2 heat damage on both of those hits, since I'm in the danger zone.
The first attack roll you make on your turn while in the danger zone adds 2 heat.
Oh, it's just the first?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your core is so hot that it bleeds out
Mhm.
into your weapons there.
That's cool.
That's my turn.
Who's going next for you?
I think the assault is the only one left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just your ally assault, yep. So the other Scourer comes into the control zone here beside his buddy, and he will fire at VALKYRIE. 13, which I think will still hit you. The big beam of blue energy, he sweeps it across you, and you take 6 energy damage.
6.
Yeah.
That's exactly how many hit points I have.
Oof.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Do you have a custom paint job?
No.
Both of these grunts, this consistent beam, you can see that it's heating up the grunts as well, and they're taking heat damage when they're doing this. Yeah, so what happens with your structure roll there?
So I've got some system trauma, it looks like.
Roll another d6 and we'll see what the result is.
I got a 3.
So on a 1 to 3, all weapons on one mount of your choice are destroyed.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
So yeah, the beam basically like burns right through one of these mounts, destroying all the weapons on it.
That's terrible.
It's not great. So yeah, either your axe, or it'll be the knife and the pistol, or the thermal lance.
Any one of those is a terrible choice for me. I think I will choose the flex weapon mount to be destroyed. So that's going to really suck. Now I'm no longer getting reach with my pistol, or like the ability to overwatch 3 squares. So
Yeah, no, that's a bummer. Now, those can be repaired during rests, right? So if you guys survive the rest of the fight, you will have a chance to fix that with using your repair cap. But for now, they are disabled and of no use.
brutal.
And your ally Assault is next. He's going to do something similar to what he did before, kind of the general Assault playbook, which is to fire his assault rifle.
What?
He missed with a 7, but it is a reliable weapon, so he would do 2 damage, but he's got armor against that, so no damage gets through. But then he will put a lock on the Writhe again, so you guys can use that to get a bonus.
Sweet.
Great. I've got a few guys left to go. So I'm going to go with the Sentinel. He comes back around the pillar, sees Big Matt by the control panel there, and fires his shotgun. Boom, boom, twice in quick succession. First one misses, and the second one misses with a 7 and a 2, respectively. So yeah, 2 big shotgun blasts fly right by you and impact into the computer screens behind you, and a couple of the terminals, spark and explode, but you are fine. Okay, then he changes his stance up. You see he was kind of in a more defensive stance before, and he switches, he brings the kind of shotgun up and is ready to shoot. And then the veteran assassin will go. The assassin, last time you saw that he had kind of climbed up one of these pillars. So he's going to come around the other side of the pillar, he has his claws that dig into the wall, and he scrambles around the side. And then he leaps off of it.
Jeez.
Oh my God, I'm in danger.
And lands right in between Little Matt and Big Matt.
I'm in danger.
And you both need to make an agility check.
Can they overwatch that?
Yeah, I was going to say.
This is not an attack. Oh, sorry, I see what you mean. No, he has to start the movement within your range
Right.
in order to make an attack of opportunity. And he was all over on the wall, and he just leapt over.
And what kind of check do I need to make?
An agility check.
13.
Little Matt got a 7, which is not enough.
Oh.
The assassin leaps off the wall, crashes into the ground with kind of a shockwave, and knocks Little Matt prone.
Ugh.
You're able to hold your ground. And then the assassin unsheaths this blade that suddenly erupts in like a green flame, and he brings it down onto Little Matt.
Shit. That's not good.
For a hit. And this does double damage against prone, shredded, immobilized, or stunned target.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
So it'll deal 8 damage to Little Matt.
Ares, protect you, Little Matt.
That's about half of Little Matt's health. So,
Yeah, I see that. That's not good.
and then the Sentinel gets one more activation,
Oh my God.
which will be to move in, get right up basically in Big Matt's face, and fire that shotgun once more.
This fucking guy.
It's fine. You seem to be immune to shotgun blasts, so.
Yeah, you are. It misses again with another 7.
I'm immune to shotgun blasts.
Just all the bullets bend around your body there.
He's like a cow tipper, so they just like shoot off in every direction.
Not so elite, are you?
He shakes his fist at you.
Could you be any worse at shotguns?
Okay. That is the end of round 2. Emerging from along the conveyor belts that disappear into the walls of this room on the north and south. First, you see what looks like just like a loose pile of metal and mech parts that have been dumped onto the conveyor belt. But then they kind of begin to pull themselves together. And you see what appears to be kind of like a half-finished mech assemble itself. It's not quite as like grotesquely discordant and messed up as the Writhe. It looks more just kind of like a rush job of one of the default frames. And you see 2 more grunt scourers join the battle. One from the southern conveyor belt there, and one from the north one.
Oh my God.
I think we need to get this objective under control. We're so messed.
Yeah, we need to get in there and push everyone out.
So bad.
Maybe there's an off switch on the computer.
Well, who of you are going first?
Maybe Vestige, because Valkyrie still has the The
Shield
defense. Shield up.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to move within the zone, so that should hopefully take me out of line of
I
sight.
seem to remember we learned a lesson about all being packed in together.
I don't know where else to go, though. I don't want to go closer to them because they still have their beams targeted on me.
Fair.
And then I will do a full round action. I'm going to do my stabilize. So I'm going to reset my heat gauge back down to 0 and reload my howitzer.
Cool.
And then I'm going to overcharge, so I'll take 1. Is it just take 1 heat, or is it 1d6 heat?
No, it gets more every time. So you're up to 1d6 plus 4 heat.
Oh,
which would basically...
You will absolutely
Yeah.
be melting down if you do that.
I will not do that. And just accept that my turn is over. All right. Varel, I think you should head out next.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to go with the assassin first, though.
Ugh,
Of course.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
He rears back, and then one of his legs shoots out and kicks Little Matt. Little Matt needs to make a hull save.
This guy is vicious.
Oh, 15. Is that good enough?
Yeah, so Little Matt is fine. Yes, he doesn't get kicked and pushed away. And he will put his assassin's mark on Big Matt. He turns to face Big Matt and kind of squares off with him.
Okay. I don't like that.
No, sorry, Bob.
I don't like that.
Let's do the witch next.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I do kinetic damage, that's not really going to work against the Writhe.
He still has his shield against, or resistance against it, yeah. So if you do enough kinetic damage, it'll hit. But he's got a lot of armor and resistance to get through.
Okay, I'm going to try to axe him. That's all Val knows.
What kind of damage is that? Is that kinetic?
It's kinetic.
Okay, hopefully you do lots of damage.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Do the lock. Use the target lock. You get an accuracy.
Yeah, the assault put a lock on the Writhe, so if you'd like, you can consume that to get an accuracy.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, I got 23 total.
Yeah, you definitely hit. In fact, it's a crit, so...
Yes.
6 damage. 6 kinetic damage. And 2 heat damage.
So you go in with the axe again, and you're able to cut through some of these armor plates, and you connect with the body underneath. He's starting to look a little worse for wear. He's slowed down. He's still kind of regrowing some of those cables that you cut off earlier. He's starting to get up against the wall here.
What happens again when you overheat? Something bad, right?
You start to melt down.
Yeah, you lose a point of stress, which is the kind of like structure, but for heat.
Yeah.
And there's a table that you roll on, and various bad effects can happen, similar to what happened when you took your structure damage.
I mean, that's fun. So let's do that. Thermal lance. I'm going to thermal lance him. That'll put me over the danger zone. Oh, nice. I got an 18.
Cool. Yeah, you hit. Roll your damage.
7 energy damage.
7 energy, and he does not have an energy shield at the moment, so that is a good hit. You described, I think, thermal lance is like molten metal, like shooting out, essentially, right?
Yeah, I've got a big old cannon on my back, and it just shoots a beam of molten metal at him.
Those armor plates that he had up, it melts right through them and starts to burn and corrode away at the body of the Writhe itself. You see it then react to that by pulling out that little shield generator that it had generated before and just giving it a little bit of energy resistance from now on. So you overheated. Just roll the d6 for now.
3.
Destabilized power plant.
Oh, no.
Your power plant becomes unstable, beginning to eject jets of plasma.
Oh,
That's pretty dope.
Your mech becomes exposed, which means you take double damage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, shit.
Brutal.
You can take an action to fix that, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can stabilize to clear your conditions, or some of them anyway.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
On our turn, who's next?
Exodus.
Okay.
I think I said witch next, so let's witch it up.
Ugh.
The witch will target Big Man again. You're right there.
Of course. Yep.
Finally, we hit with a tech attack.
Ugh.
So the witch starts trying to intrude into your systems there, and you see it start to mess with stuff to the point where your systems are starting to go a little haywire and starting to overcompensate, and you heat up. You take 1 heat right now, and you'll take 4 heat at the start of the witch's next turn.
Oh, boy.
What if the witch is dead by then?
I think that would still happen because it's already in your system.
Ding dong.
But if they don't have a next turn, it never triggers.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking kill that witch.
And then he's actually just going to boost for his last action to get back into cover.
No.
Fucking hate this thing. It's the worst.
Who's next?
Me. Exodus, the chassis rotates, training both his shotgun and his thermal rifle on the Writhe. He says, "It's time for you to go down." I'm going to roll my shotgun because it's kinetic. He just took energy damage.
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
What the hell was that?
Well, do I have a reroll?
Is there a hero point?
Yeah.
You weren't even looking at it.
Guys, so I did something wrong. I clicked the wrong button, I think, and it was a 1. So I'm just going to roll that again. No. Okay. Thermal rifle with second shot. This is armor piercing. So that's good at least. Fuck. Ares' right hand turns both its guns on the Writhe. Shotgun blasting, thermal rifle, and just whiffs it.
The Writhe, who was previously focusing on Val, turns to face you, and all these cables start to spread out as big as it can to create this huge wingspan, and all these cables start to shoot towards you and try to envelop you. And we will be back in 2 weeks. Thank you for listening to this episode of the House of Bob. If you've enjoyed the show, make sure to give us a review on Apple Podcasts, tell some friends, hit us up on social media. We're at the House of Bob on most platforms. And just in case you missed it, our brand new feed, Tales of Bob, has already started. This is a whole new campaign using Pathfinder 2e, releasing separately to our main feed so you can get twice the content. It's weekly releases now. That's Tales of Bob, and you can find it on your favorite podcatcher or on our YouTube channel as well. And this new channel was made possible by our very cool Patreon sponsors. I'd like to extend a thank you to our newest patrons. It's Craig T and Sirius. And a huge thanks to all our current patrons. If you want to become one of those cool patrons and support the show financially, check out the Patreon. There's lots of bonus content, including a monthly bonus recording, like a director's commentary, one-shots, RPG zines, and a monthly blog post. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. Artwork for this episode is by Jake at Javix. Audio production by Alex of Astronomic Audio. And the music was by Duke Albert and John Julius, licensed under Creative Commons by attribution. Thanks again for listening. Have a great day. Roll on.
Oh, what happened to me? There I am.
Sorry, I accidentally turned you invisible for a second. No big deal.
It worries me that you have that capability.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, I did the wrong one.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So sorry for you.
Well, okay. Is it still Matt's turn?
Sorry, yeah, it's Big Matt's turn. No, I mean, I just accidentally activated Little Matt instead of Big Matt.
Oh, well.
It's confusing. There's so many Matts.
Dare you?
There's a lot of Matt.
Womp, womp,
Womp, womp,
womp. How do I move this guy?
Did you guys get that?
Nope.
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 Oh,
Nice.
yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Ooh.
Roll on by.
Right, bye.
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 Who's next?
Me.
Me? Do you want to do something cool on your turn so we can end on that?
Oh, yeah.
Kill the Writhe.
I'm going to kill the Writhe.
Kill
is what I'm gonna
it.
do.
Kill it.
Please kill the Writhe.